Now we know this one needs to be horizontal. Do that. Oh, here's one. These two need to connect, so rotate that, lock it in. Now we know that the image rolls over to the bottom, so this one can't connect to the bottom, so being horizontal is the right way, so we'll lock that in. This one's beside that one, so we'll lock that one in. Now we know that there's a connection here, and there's two connections coming off this main CPU, so we'll rotate that and lock it in. We can't have a connection here, so this needs to be rotated the other way around. This connects to this, lock that in. Let's see, now we have one connection here, so we know this has to go to the right, so lock that in. This computer needs to connect there. This one needs to connect there. If this went through the other side of the screen, we know that we wouldn't be able to have a connection here. So this bar needs to be vertical, so we'll rotate that and lock it, rotate that and lock it as a result. So here's an interesting piece of logic. We know we can't have a connection here. So this bar either goes this way or this way. So we know there's a connection here. Because we know that, we know there's a connection here that either goes this way or this way. We know we can't go that way, so we know this one is right. That said, this computer can't go to this block, it can't go to that block, or it can't go to that block, so this computer is right. So what that means is this one's the right way, so we'll lock it in. This one is the right way, we'll lock it in. That gives us this one, because we can't go to the right here. And it also gives us this one. It's going to connect that one and that one. So double click that guy, lock it in. Okay, so we got a vertical line here, so we know this one needs to be rotated this way because it can't hit this edge. So we can lock that in. Then we got 1, 2, 3 connections. The only way to do that is rotating that. So that's the way that one goes. We know this computer hooks up here because the bar is there, which means this one has got to rotate that way. Okay, here's another interesting one. We know that this one here either goes this way or this way because it has to connect here, which means that this connection can't be made here, so this one has to rotate around twice. So we'll do that. So we'll rotate this one around twice. Yep. And lock it in. Which means that this one here either goes this way or this way. So this computer up here can't point straight up. So it can't point to this computer, can't point to this computer, can't point straight up. So we know that this computer here needs to go there and lock it in. Oh, we know this one here because this has to connect to the other side and it has to connect up, so this one here is right, which means this one has to go that way, so that's right. This computer here connects to there. Here's an interesting one. We know we need to have a connection here, and if this one here went this way, then the only way for this one, next one here, would be to go this way, and then what that would give us is a loop here, and we know we can't do that. So what that means is that I'll change colors here so you can see what I mean. So what that means is that although we know we have to have a connection here, it can't go this way, so it must go this way. So that's going to set up the game for where the rest of it goes. So this one here has to go this way, and we'll start that as the next thing. So let's rotate that around, loop that in there. So now these two need to connect. So we'll solidify that. So now this one here has an outlet there. So that goes that way. These two need to connect. That goes that way. So we just solved all that. This one here now needs to go up, and these two need to connect. This computer here can't connect to this, so it needs to go up. So now we have 1, 2, 3 points, so we know that one goes that way. The fact that this one here is solid up here means that this computer here can't go down, to the right, or up. So it's this way. Now we need to connect those two. This two-piece here can't connect there or there, so this is the right way for that one. Then, since we're connecting through the bottom here, this one needs to go up. So that leaves what? That leaves This one here that has a connection there, there, and there on the other side. So it turns around and it goes that way. There you go. So this computer here, we know we can't have a connection on this edge, so we know we can't have a connection on this edge. So this one needs to flip. We're getting close. This one here is a flat edge, so we know this one is the right way. This one here, oh, there you go. So this one here, you can't have anything connecting on the edge here, so this one needs to go the other way. So rotate it, so that kind of does the rest for us. This one here, we know we can't have anything on this edge, so this needs to rotate. So that does that one. This one needs to connect to the bus. This one needs to be rotated because there's no connection there. And that's it. So we completed the puzzle. The connection is all solid. We've done it in 72 moves. Taken a long time because of the explanation, but you should actually be able to do this in about 5 minutes. Thanks.